When it comes to this next celebrity, the question isn't did he or didn't he, it's simply why. Number 2 on our list is the #1 worst plastic surgery specimen, Michael Jackson. If you ask Michael, he's only had a couple nose jobs. But if you look at the way his face has changed through the years, one thing is clear: more than the times are a-changin'.
If you were to make a timeline of Michael Jackson's appearance and how it's changed, it probably, you can notice the first inklings of some personal dissatisfaction on his part sometime after his album Off the Wall came out.
You can see he looks great. He's so cute, he's humble, but he got a little thinning of the nose.
According to published reports, Michael's first rhinoplasty occurred after he broke his nose in 1978 while shooting The Wiz. Apparently displeased with the man in the mirror, Jackson's look continued to evolve.
Michael Jackson's cheekbones have become so prominent over the years. It really has to make you think that he has had cheek implants. Michael Jackson's chin has become more square, more prominent, which makes you think that he's had a series of chin implants.
Well, number 1 thing that we all see is that he's gotten multiple rhinoplasty procedures and has ended up with a much skeletonized nose.
Ultimately, if the natural structures that hold up our nose have been thinned out too much, sometimes we needed to borrow tissue from other parts of our body, say the hip or a rib, to reconstruct the nose.
In addition to Michael's nasal transformation, in the 80s, his cocoa brown skin started to look increasingly vanilla. Jackson blamed the change in color on a skin condition called vitiligo.
Vitiligo is a loss of pigmentation in the skin, and it usually tends to be very patchy. It could be that he's using makeup to even out his complexion.
Well, I believe that it's possible that Michael Jackson has some vitiligo, but I don't think that's what's responsible for the changes in the color of his skin.
Whatever the reason, the arched eyebrows and heavy-duty makeup made Michael look less like the king of pop and more like a drag queen.
He no longer looks like an African-American male. He looks much more feminized, much more Caucasian in terms of features.
If someone had never had any idea that Michael Jackson was actually a black male back in the day, they would probably think that he was an alien that landed in the middle of Beverly Hills.
In my opinion, just looking at the photos through the years, it looks like he's had a brow lift. He has overly arched brows and kind of a surprised look. His eyes have become more hollow, so he's probably had an eyelid lift.
If I'd have never seen Michael Jackson before and he just popped up on the screen, I would think, oh my God, this is Skeletor. I mean, he looks so frightening.
In 2005, Michael left his Neverland Ranch and moved to Bahrain.
Michael Jackson's reputation has really become one of a complete and extreme hermit. He really stays out of the spotlight after the trials and after all the speculation that he's had all this plastic surgery done. There have been pictures of Michael recently that have surfaced of him shopping in a bookstore, his face completely covered in bandages.
Well, Michael Jackson's nose has really just been destroyed by plastic surgery. I think it is possible that now he needs bandages to cover up his nose because there's probably exposed cartilage and other structures that need to be covered up.
Is the reign over for the king of pop? Don't bet on it. Or against more mysterious appearance alterations.